Well, I should say that Westerness and Rivendell, the words both come from Tolkien, who is one of, I think, the great writers of the 20th century. And Westerness was a name for Numenor, whence Aragorn came, and it was the land of the last good men. And how appropriate was that? So Rivendell was the place of retreat and restoration. And Rivendell, in our sense, was the name of a remote log cabin 10 miles from the nearest light bulb. You had to swim across a river to get there the first time and swim back the last time and get the canoe out of the cabin, and had no running water, and it had no electricity, and you could just get there, and once you got there, the practice was to take your watch off, so time didn't matter, and you could pull up the drawbridge. The river was right there, 5 yards from the front door, a little bank that dropped down to the river, and you were just yourself, and you could be the way you wanted to be as a family or as an individual, and it was our cathedral in the woods. It was where we went to church, but for a longer period of time than just 1 hour on Sunday. We could go out there and be there for days and weeks, and it wouldn't have to deal with questions of whether Al and Tipper Gore were the model for the love story. You didn't have to worry about that stuff, or whether Al Gore invented the internet. Didn't have to worry about that stuff. And when Richard Nixon resigned, I learned about it by the fella who is at the general store 10 miles away. My office had called, and he had driven out, and he honked the horn, and he said, "Hey, Ross, call your office. Nixon resigned." So I had to go back and write the piece in the phone booth on the highway 10 miles away. So anyway, it's a wonderful place where you could grow and be yourself and not have to worry about the other out there.